Dude, I'm happy people are already discussing it because it is legit a thing, and that's it. If you focus too much on one skill tree, then the others get angry from neglect and lead to sabotage. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life right there. Like, bro, this is serious business. Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? Riot's here checking out more Jurassic World Evolution news because more has been released today, and I was away at the movie theater all day watching Deadpool 2. It was the freaking best. I don't want to say anything that'll spoil anyone's experience, but now I'm finally here checking this out. Now today we've been shown the special way of how to maintain order in your park, which is the most important thing by far because the entire park experience is built to collapse and crumble into, I don't know, like Thunderdome style apocalyptic warfare for the most part. Either due to, I guess, just like a negligence or a freaking storm taking out the power. One way or another, it's gonna end up like every Jurassic movie you've had. So today we're gonna learn the best ways to stop that for the most part. And this is, I don't know, the game is coming out so freaking soon. It's coming out in less than a month. On the 13th of next month. I know the 13th, because I'm gonna go fly to Scotland the week before, because I'm gonna see Jurassic World on the 12th, because it comes out in the UK like a week and a half before the US. Then I'm flying back to stream this all day on the 12th. And then the next day I'm supposed to be live streaming a new game from E3 on the 13th. It's gonna be crazy. So this is muy importantes. If you guys want to see more Jurassic World Evolution stuff, leave a like. Alright, so basically I'm just gonna play the video and let the devs speak and such because they're the ones who know the game most. Like obviously they created it, you know what I'm saying? A mom knows its kid best. But I guess I'm just gonna pause it to commentate and give my own, like, I guess just ideology on the stuff that's going on. Oh, I dropped something! Alright, let's let it roll! Whoa! That was a high five. I didn't mean to make it look like I was gonna hit you.
Actually running a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World is...
I met this guy. We all did.
Dangerous proposition, so you need to try and succeed where others have failed before you.
Ooh, dear diary.
The player starts off with a few key buildings on an island which are going to teach you the basic tools of how to build and maintain your park.
Oh, look.
And from that you're going to earn your first contract, which brings you into your first few decisions about which division you want to side with.
In the game there are 3 divisions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going back to stuff whenever I see it mentioned. Actually, I'm just gonna let this entire thing play through uninterrupted so we all get an idea of what the devs are saying. And then after, I'm gonna get into some important information and stuff after once we go through the video, yes. Because I'd like to watch it uninterrupted without pausing as well. Just as much as the next guy.
Division you want to side with.
In the game there are 3 divisions vying for your attention.
For security, it's operations, safety. For science, genetic engineering, animal welfare. And for entertainment, it's all about the guests, it's all about the show, and the bottom line.
Once you've built these beautiful enclosures, it's up to you to maintain them as well. You'll be unlocking new things to put into the enclosures. You can upgrade the fences, you can build all sorts of new things inside them.
The game is a management game, but you can also then take direct control of some of the teams in your park and get up close and personal with these dinosaurs yourself.
Taking control of those allow you to directly deal with threats or issues in the park. So the ranger vehicle can be driven to medicate dinosaurs using the dart gun. You can take control of the ACU helicopter, fly over your park, which looks awesome, and tranquilize escaped dinosaurs. Basically, you get to be the hero and save the day whilst also being the park manager. Who doesn't want that?
Management in Jurassic World Evolution it's the core pillar, making sure your guests are safe, making sure your dinosaurs are looked after, keeping an eye on the finances, doing all the research, doing all the the extraction, and of course this is across five different islands as well.
As you start moving through the game and you start taking control of the park and you start thinking that you've dealt with your dinosaurs and you've dealt with your guests, the islands themselves are going to start throwing storms at you, and they're going to start damaging the park, and they're going to start getting dinosaurs to leave their enclosures, and it's going to cause you all kinds of trouble. So it's really up to the player to make sure they've got the correct things in place to deal with an event like that.
Each of the islands that you manage within the 5 deaths has their own island rating, and that's the key progression sort of metric for progressing through the islands. However, that challenge does increase as you go through it, so it's not as easy to 3-star Muerta as it is Matasaurus. You're also introduced to new challenges, and some of the challenges aren't necessarily within your control as well, so you can experience sabotage from a disgruntled employee, that kind of challenge.
So as the player progresses through the game, as they progress through these islands, they're going to get access to new research, new buildings, bigger and scary dinosaurs, and they can use those on the previous islands that they've been on.
We're a game about choice and player decisions, and the choices you make ultimately will determine the Jurassic World you create.
We're going to offer the players a sandbox mode so that they're able to take control of the Isla Nublar, which you'll recognise from the films. It's a big open space and a blank canvas for them to build whatever park they like.
Cash isn't a restriction, but we do encourage you to play through the career mode as well, as that unlocks the dinosaurs and buildings and all the other aspects that you can then use in the sandbox in Isla Nublar.
A number of players have been asking us, are we going to be doing anything to coincide with the film Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Like I say, that we are going to be doing a free update with content from the film inside Jurassic World Evolution. We're really excited to see players get their hands on it.
Okay, so this was straight up amazing, and I just had my noggin blown all over the wall. Let's go ahead and lower the volume for this so we can just kind of scoot through it now. There's a few things I really want to go over throughout this video. That was very freaking exciting to see right there. A lot of things I didn't actually, because I was waiting to watch the video with you guys. And now I've had my noggin blown all over the wall. I'm gonna have to clean brains off after.
A few key builds.
This guy right here, for the starters, Nick Rogers, head of animations. You realize one of the major aspects of this game is like the incredible animations. Like we've all seen the footage so far in the gameplay. The dinosaurs fighting alone, the water drinking, the running, the pure ass jiggling epicness as they run. And you actually get to watch the entire muscle shake as much as a big breasted woman does when she jogs. All those are just the most incredible stuff ever. Obviously, the way the dinosaurs move and act is it's what we're coming in here to, like, that's the main thing we're here for, you know what I'm saying? I just think we all need to really praise the crap out of Nick Rogers over here, head of animation. This dude's probably so deeply rooted to like the epicness, it's not even funny. Same with the first gentleman as well. It's just, I don't know, I pay a lot of people to animate stuff for ARC mods, or sometimes I do, I used to, because it's so insanely expensive, animators, man. Like, they're the most talented people ever. They charge more than, like, solid gold prostitutes.
And from that, you're going to earn your first contract, which brings you into your first...
Alright, now this is something we as a group, we as a riot brigade, or riot, what the hell do we call ourselves? The riot brigade? I don't know, dude. I think I'm thinking of a song by the Bad Brains, the Riot Brigade. Anyways, this right here is something, because now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be getting off a plane, I'm going to be getting here, and immediately installing Jurassic World Evolution when I step through the door, and then I'm just going to stream it for like 12 hours, sleep for 4, and then go stream at E3, because I'm like half an hour from where E3 is going to be. So I'm going to need some input from you ladies and gentlemen right now. Make sure to comment the one you... Sorry. The one you'd like to see. Now, all of these seem extremely epic. Now, obviously, science has its own crazy aspect. I think I'm leaning towards entertainment, to be honest. Security is very important as well, but entertainment, man, that's the most entertaining. Plus, this dude Isaac's like actually fun as hell to talk to. Although I chose entertainment last time, I actually haven't chose the other ones. Security does have a T-Rex on it, but also I think it's, I don't know, I literally can't choose. Science has its whole insane development aspect as well, between like reaching proper 100% genome percentage of the, I said the word percentage twice, but you know, for that whole aspect of the game. Same with like Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, where you try and get the creature to 100% that creature, so it lives longer and it draws more of a crowd and stuff like that. So they're all very, very, very importantes. Comment 1 of 3 down below. The one that has the most comments is the one we're starting out on that stream that launches on the 12th of next month when the game releases. So excited.
Once you've built these beautiful enclosures, it's up to you to maintain.
I think I figured out why it's coming out so much sooner in England. All the developers are English. This right here, this driving around is like the craziest, most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It just, I don't know, for anybody out there who's ever played Operation Genesis, you guys know I mean, driving around in that Jeep is still so freaking awesome, but it's like, it's just so old, dude. The game is older than your grandma's first pair of panties, but this right here is just absolutely so crisp and beautiful. Even the gate, the shadowing on the gate as it opens and closes. There's just so many things I like to look for in this, like, you're always looking for flaws, you know, and I can't find any. This part is absolutely crazy. I mean, I guess this is pretty much just standard maintain your park. This isn't really much to do with like maintaining order in your park, I suppose. When one of these things dies, well, because you gotta keep them healthy. And then when one dies, if you don't get it out of the cage quick enough, then the body decomposes and spreads illness. But that's not really the maintaining order I'm talking about today. That's just more maintaining the animal well-being. Order is when you resort to Thunderdome style anarchy.
And tranquilize escape.
That's so beautiful. Tranquilizing a T-Rex. Oh,
5 different islands as well.
As you start moving through the
Everything
game,
sounds
you
so
start
much more
taking
intelligent
control
with a
of the
British
park.
accent. I can't believe it. I was like, who's the other main dinosaur YouTubers? Beaver and Best in Slot. And there's me, the stupid Yank, yeehaw, saying stuff, not even making words.
The islands themselves are going to start throwing storms at you, and they're going to start damaging.
This
the
is
park,
when
and they're
things
gonna
start to
getting
get
dinosaurs
bananas.
to leave their enclosures, and it's going to cause you all kinds of trouble. So it's really
Hang on, there's
up to
one
the-
thing they say
the
in a
player
second I
make sure
really want to
they
browse
have
over.
the correct things in place to deal with an event like that.
But I'm watching the whole
Each of
thing,
the
it's
islands,
beautiful.
Matasaurus.
Listen.
You're also introduced to new challenges, and some of those challenges aren't necessarily within your control as well. So you can experience sabotage from a disgruntled employee.
That's it, baby!
That kind of challenge.
So is the player
Sabotage from a disgruntled employee. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard right there. We're gonna be straight having that tub-dub sneaking around with those genomes getting eaten by dilos. Like, it's gonna actually be a thing. I can't wait to. Oh my god. That right there is the whole reason I wanted to post this video now that I think about it. Like, I was thinking, like, you know, this is kind of a nice little update, but I'm sure other channels are generally going to cover it and such. Like, there's not a need for me to get it out. But that right there, that's some exciting stuff. Sabotage by disgruntled employees. Are you serious? Let's see if there's any more information on that on the interwebs. Yeah, the devs have already confirmed that sabotage will be a thing, and recently PC Gamer said that if you focus too much on one of the trees, security, science, entertainment, then others will get angry, and that can lead to sabotage, such as purposely opening enclosure gates. What? What's that? You don't want to research a new ice cream stand? Opens Indominus Rex pen. Now no one is happy. Vanilla ice cream is serious business. Oh, you're ruining the jokes. Indominus Rex is most likely endgame entertainment tree, so it'd be more like, what, you made a security nightmare? Opens Indom pen. Told you that would happen if you made that thing. Alright, now I think, oh, what now we're all jokes aside, it doesn't become that extreme. Oh, I hope it doesn't. Dude, I'm happy people are already discussing it because it is legit a thing, and that's it. If you focus too much on one skill tree, then the others get angry from neglect and lead to sabotage. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life right there. Like, bro, this is serious business. You just freed a monster and people got eaten. You're charged with like multiple counts of first-degree murder. You go to prison for a long time because we invested too much in ice cream. I hope it was worth it, you crazy bastard. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna go research more into this because this seems to be one aspect of the game that I did not know about and I find freaking crazy. So if you guys want to have more Jurassic World Evolution style videos pooped from my channel, make sure to leave a like. I'm getting another phone call, they're so professional. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful people next time. Peace!